Hey cool cats, it's Paul from The Magic Word, and today we're talking about the newest cat lord. So the card we're talking about today is Feline Sovereign, the newest cat lord from Core Set 21, has a bunch of great abilities, but before we get into all that, I want to talk about the name. So it's Feline Sovereign, which many people are pretty familiar with these words. They can kind of grok the meaning just by putting them together, looking at the picture, but I want to dig in and see what exactly these words mean and where did they come from. So feline, that one is Latin, basically it's cat. So we know we're talking about cats, that one's easy. Then we go over to sovereign, so we have super, which is Latin for above. That got translated through Old French to sovereign. It's probably pronounced way differently in French, especially Old French, like double whammy, I can't pronounce that, but basically the Old English people saw this sovereign and they already had the word reign, like to rule over, be a king or a queen, and they're like, ooh, I want to put reign in the sovereign. They jammed them together, and we have sovereign or sovereign, couple different pronunciations depending on where you are in the world, different dialects and all that. But anyway, so we have the new cat overlord who rules over everything. So let's get into the abilities. So this cat gives all your other cats +1/+1 in protection from dogs, which, like as we know, the dogs and hounds are combined. So if you see a card that says hound, it's a dog now. Keep that in mind. Not super relevant ability because there's not that many dogs that are relevant, but as they continue to print more dogs, there might be a great dog that comes out that this card is like the counter to or something like that. So it's not a particularly useful ability, but maybe one day it will be a great ability. And I want to point out this is the second card for cats that give other cats protection from a specific creature type. So before we had the Hungry Lynx, which gave your cats protection from rats. Now we have a cat that gives protection from dogs. So maybe this is a different ability that they can explore for cats. If they need suggestions, you could give cats protection from all birds. I think that'd be pretty cool. If you have any ideas about what else a cat could have protection from, just let me know in the comments, and we'll see if it comes true. Moving on to the next ability, this one says whenever cats do damage to a player, you get to destroy one of their artifact or enchantment. The way it's worded, the way it is, means no matter how many cats do damage to that player, you only get to destroy one of their things, and it's not an artifact and enchantment, it's only one or the other. But if you hit multiple players, you get to destroy one per player. And this ability is really good because there's always going to be something for you to destroy. It's always valuable. And maybe if they have their army of dogs trying to block you, you slip past because you have protection. Not super likely, but you never know. Then we finally get to the flavor text. Dogs beg, cats lay claim. And I think this is just another thing, bringing it back to the art. The cat is in charge of everything, thinks that it owns the place, jumps up onto your dinner table and kicks over your goblet. Maybe this is an enchanted goblet, enchantment, kick it off, Ugh. The cat thinks it owns the place. And I guess it does, because this is the Feline Sovereign. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. I am fostering my own little set of Feline Sovereigns at this time. And it's pretty fun to do. It's challenging bringing up these cats, but I would recommend it if you have the time and the means. Anyway, I'll see you in the future.